What is going on, boys? Today we're going to be talking about how I achieve my hairstyle. Now, this was requested by one of my subscribers. Shout out to you, bro. You know exactly who you are. And I'm going to be taking you into my bathroom to show you exactly how I style it, all the things that I use to achieve this hairstyle. Now, you have to understand that as a guy, hair is a very big part of your appearance. It is 2018, bro. It's almost 2019. Wow, I cannot believe that. But there are so many hairstyles that you can achieve, and if you go out in public all the time without styling your hair, or at least trying to have some sort of hairstyle, bro, you're doing something wrong as a guy. Now look, a few years ago, I did not care about my hair. Actually, I'm gonna throw up a couple pictures right here, just so you can see, you know, I kind of wanted long hair because most of my life I was playing in football and I had mohawks, I had shaved heads, you know, I had like a 1 all around my head. So I always had a shaved head, never in style. I didn't care about style. I didn't really care about any of that because I just played football and that was my thing. But a few years ago, I got into styling my hair and trying to actually do my hair, and I've noticed that the more you try on your hair and the more you actually style your hair, the more your entire appearance looks a lot better. Don't get me wrong, I am no hair guru, style guru, whatever, but I think that I have a pretty sufficient haircut. You know, it's 2018, I got the disconnected undercut, but it's working for me. Now, if you want to style your hair similar to mine, that's exactly what I'm gonna be showing you how to do today. But first, let's talk about the cut itself. So first of all, this style of haircut is called a disconnected undercut. Now, what that means is that the top of your hair, the top of your head's going to have a lot more hair. So the disconnected part of the disconnected undercut is this right here. It's completely disconnected. Now, you can choose to have a razor blade cut right there if you want to. I typically don't, I do the natural part. But essentially what it is your hair is going from very short, it's straight into longer hair. Now, you've probably seen tons of people style this differently. Now, on the sides and back of my head, I usually do a 1 to a 2 or a 1 to a 3 fade, but you can do a fade or a taper. They're very similar. Look up YouTube, the difference between fade and taper. I don't really know how to explain it, so just look it up. But essentially, that's all you need. And then the top of your hair, I would recommend doing about 3 to 4 inches in the front, going back to about 1 inch in the back, and then I personally blend it on this side and in the back, and then this side is disconnected right here. That's just my style, that's how I style my hair. Also, keep in mind that I am a quarter Japanese, and I was so fortunate enough to acquire the Asian fine hair. Now, what that means is that the actual hair itself, each individual hair, is a lot smaller than probably most of you guys have. So honestly, if you have my type of hair, then you can pull this off. It's a lot harder, but if you have thicker hair, it's going to be a lot easier to style it, keep it up throughout the day, because my hair is pretty weak, it's pretty light, so it'll fall throughout the day. But I do have some products and kind of tips to help you Asian guys or the guys with like the thin hair to still achieve that hairstyle and help it last all day long. Also, before we jump into the bathroom, I want to disclaim the fact that I only wash my hair about 1 to 2 a week. Yes, it may seem gross at first, but it's actually really healthy for your hair. Now, the only things you're gonna need is a blow dryer. This is essential if you want to style it anyway and have volume to your hair, or else your hair is going to be completely flat. Like every time I wash my hair, since my hair is super fine, then my hair is super flat. This volume is not natural. Like I have to blow dry it and use products to keep it up, or it's going to be completely flat, just like those pictures I just showed you. So a blow dryer, hairspray, and a matte stronghold paste or cream. Now, I don't really like the shiny look that a gel gives, but if you like that shiny, slick look, then by all means go for it. I like the natural kind of matte look where it doesn't look like you have anything in your hair, but you can definitely tell when you run your hands through your hair that there is product in there. So without further ado, let me show you exactly how I do my hair. Also, with the blow dryer, you want to make sure that you have a like flat, I don't know what this thing's called, this attachment right here, but it'll come right off, and this is what a blow dryer normally looks like. But this is going to blow your hair all over, and you're not going to have any control over how your hair is styled. So what I recommend is to add this attachment right here so you can have a little bit more direction and control with your hair. Now, the first thing we're gonna do, right, we have bed head, it's all messed up, whatever, right? Now we're gonna get it wet.
Okay, make sure your hair is definitely
moist all over. Okay, and then what I do is I dry it off as well as I can with a towel. So, how's your guys' day going, huh? You guys having a good day or what? Comment down below how well your day's going so far. I want to know. Alright, so we're cleaning up the hair. Nice. Okay, so it's pretty damp. Now you want to make sure that it's not super wet, because when you blow dry your hair and it's super wet, it's going to damage your hair. Apparently that's what the hair gurus say. I don't know, I've never done experiments with my hair, but... And then I have a circle brush. You know, you can use a comb, whatever. The combs that don't have like a lot of bristles like this don't work well for me. Like I said, my Asian hair is just whatever. So then what I do is I will kind of style it how it's supposed to be. Right? Perfect. And then blow dryer. What you're gonna do is just pretty much blow dry your hair. You want to give it volume, so up, and you want to comb, just pretty much form it, like shape it with your comb and your blow dryer, just like this. Alright, so now we have volume. It's pretty crazy, but as long as we've got that volume, it's all good. Oh, and you want to use the heat setting. You want to put on hot, because that's what's going to form it and shape it. The cold's not going to like give it that look. Alright, so now that we're done with the blow dryer, I don't really like Crew, but it's cheap and it works. So I just use Crew Fiber. It is a high hold, low shine Cera Fibrosa. I don't know what that means, but whatever. Alright, and then we'll take a little bit of this. Like I said, I don't have a lot of hair. I don't have very thick hair, so I don't need a whole lot of this. So just experiment. Oh, and also remember that if your hair is not naturally like this, it might take a couple days or weeks to kind of train your hair to be up like this, and then it'll just naturally go like this. But when you first start doing this, you're gonna need to train your hair to stand up like this. So just do your hair every day. I don't really do my hair every day, I don't need to. But, and then you're gonna rub it in your hands, right? Okay, so now it's clear. You can't even see it on my hands. So make sure you rub it in until it's clear, and then you wanna start with the back, because if you start with the front, especially for me, Asian guy, you're gonna have a lot of product in the front, and that long hair is gonna start slowly coming down throughout the day. So you don't want to make sure that there's too much product in there. Is this recording? Yeah, okay, good. So just kind of get it in there all throughout the hair, right? And then what I do is shape it. Mold it, baby. Make it perfect, baby. Let's go. Yeah, as you can tell, I definitely need a haircut. And my last haircut chick, I don't know, she was terrible. The last thing we want to make sure we do, kind of get that natural look in there. Natural. Okay, and then hairspray. So I'm not gonna hairspray my hair, just spray it, you know, liberally. Okay, whatever, I'll spray it. Alright, look. Just all over. Alright, oh, pro tip with hairspray. Now, if you have, let's see, if you have flyaways on your hair, like little hairs that stick up, pro tip, spray your hand, and then just comb it ever so slightly. You don't want to push down, but ever so lightly brush it up against your hair so the flyaways stick to your head, and voila, boys, that's how you get this haircut, okay? So remember, disconnect over here, short on the sides, blended over here, same thing with the back, blended. And then you want to add volume with your blow dryer with the direction piece thing. Throw some hairspray in there, or throw some hair product in there, throw some hairspray in there, and you're good to go. Alright guys, so that is exactly how I style my hair. Great, now I'm gonna have to go wash my hair because I made this video for you guys, but I still love you guys. Now that's gonna wrap this video up. If you liked it, please drop a like on this video before you take off. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. New videos every single day at 5 p.m. PST. Remember to come back for tomorrow's video. As always, have a fantastic rest of your day. Peace.